Species. Taxonomic studies consider a group of individual organisms with fundamental similarities as species. One should be able to distinguish one species from the other closely related species based on distinct morphological differences. Let us consider Mangifera indica, Solanum tuberosum potato, and Panthera leo lion. All these three names, indica, tuberosum, and Leo, represent the specific epithet, while the first name Mangifera, Solanum, Panthera are genera and represent another higher level of taxon or category. Each genus may have one or more than one specific epithets representing different organisms but having morphological similarities. For example, Panthera has other specific epithet called tigris, and Solanum includes species like nigrum and melongena. Human beings belong to species sapiens, which is grouped under the genus Homo. The scientific name, thus, for human beings is written as Homo sapiens. Genus. Genus comprises a group of related species which has more characters in common in comparison to species of other genera. We can say that genera are aggregates of closely related species. For example, potato and brinjal are two different species but both belong to the genus Solanum. Lion, Panthera leo, leopard, Panthera pardus, and tiger, Panthera tigris, with several common features, are all species of the genus Panthera. This genus differs from another genus Felis, which includes cats. Family. The next category, family, has a group of related genera with still less number of similarities as compared to genus and species. Families are characterized on the basis of both vegetative and reproductive features of plant species. Among plants, for example, three different genera, Solanum, Petunia, Datura, are placed in the family Solanaceae. Among animals, for example, genus Panthera, comprising lion, tiger, leopard, is put along with genus Felis, cats, in the family Felidae. Similarly, if you observe the features of a cat and a dog, you will find some similarities and some differences as well. They are separated into two different families, Felidae and Canidae, respectively. Order. You have seen earlier that categories like species, genus, and families are based on a number of similar characters. Generally, order and other higher taxonomic categories are identified based on aggregates of characters. Order, being the highest category, is the assemblage of families which exhibit a few similar characters. These similar characters are less in number as compared to different genera included in a family. Plant families like Convolvulaceae, Solanaceae are included in the order Polymoniales, mainly based on the floral characters. The animal order Carnivora include families like Felidae and Canidae. Class. The category includes related orders. For example, order Primata comprises monkey, gorilla, gibbon is placed in the class Mammalia along with order Carnivora that includes animals like tiger, cat and dog. Class Mammalia has other orders too. Phylum. Classes comprising animals like fishes, amphibians, reptiles, birds along with mammals constitute the next higher category called phylum. All these based on common features like presence of notochord and dorsal hollow neural system are included in phylum Chordata. In case of plants, classes with a few similar characters are assigned to a higher category of called division. Kingdom. All animals belonging to various phyla are assigned to the highest category called Kingdom Animalia in the classification system of animals. The Kingdom Plantae, on the other hand, is distinct and comprises all plants from various divisions. Henceforth, we will refer to these groups as animals and plant kingdoms. The taxonomic categories from species to kingdoms have been shown in ascending order starting with the species in figure 1.1. These are broad categories. However, taxonomists have also developed subcategories in this hierarchy to facilitate more sound and scientific placement of various taxa. Look at the hierarchy in the figure 1.1. Can you recall the basis of arrangement? Say, for example, as we go higher from species to kingdom, the number of common categories goes on decreasing. Lower the taxa, more are the characteristics that the members within the taxon share. Higher the category, greater is the difficulty in determining the relationship to other taxa at the same level. Hence, the problem of classification becomes more complex. Table 1.1 indicates the taxonomic categories to which some common organisms like housefly, mango, and weed belong. Species, then genus, then family, then order, class, phylum or division, then kingdom. Taxonomic Figure 1.1 taxonomic categories showing hierarchical arrangement in ascending order. Common name man, biological name Homo sapiens, genus Homo, family Hominidae, order Primata, class Mammalia, phylum or division Chordata. Common name housefly, biological name Musca domestica, genus Musca, family Muscidae, order Diptera, class Insecta, phylum division Arthropoda. Mango, Mangifera indica, biological name, then genus Mangifera, family Anacardiaceae, order Sapindales, class Dicotyledonnae, phylum or division Angiospermae. Wheat, Triticum aestivum, biological name, then genus Triticum, family Poaceae, order Poales, class Monocotyledonnae, phylum or division Angiospermae. Summary: the living world is rich in variety. Millions of plants and animals have been identified and described, but a larger number still remains unknown, and very range of organisms in terms of size, color, habitat, physiological and morphological features makes us seek the defining characters of living organisms. In order to facilitate the study of kinds and diversity of organisms, biologists have evolved certain rules and principles for identification, nomenclature, and classification of organisms. The branch of knowledge dealing with these aspects is referred to as taxonomy. The taxonomic studies of various species of plants and animals are useful in agriculture, forestry, industry, and in general for knowing our bioresources and their diversity. The basics of taxonomy, like identification, naming, and classification of organisms, are universally evolved under international codes. Based on the resemblances and distinct differences, each organism is identified and assigned a correct scientific or biological name, comprising two words as per the binomial system of nomenclature. An organism represents or occupies a place or position in the system of classification. There are many categories or ranks, which are generally referred to as taxonomic categories or taxa. All the categories constitute a taxonomic hierarchy.